today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Middleton. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st down, Middleton. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Middleton throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Middleton. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Flynn. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Lawrence will throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Lawrence's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Now Lawrence. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Russell.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Lawrence.
This will be caught at about the 5.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll accept that penalty. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Middleton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Operating from the gun. Middleton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second down at 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Russell, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Middleton, he finds his man, complete. It's Lawson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 8. Off play action. Middleton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Middleton. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Flynn. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one taken in by Olave. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Second and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
One of the best in the NFL in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap for getting the sack and brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
Ready? 30 base.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. The pass caught by Olave. So just 3 yards on the completion there.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw.
Middleton on the out route. It's Lamb with a grab.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Back to throw. Middleton.
He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Room here to... There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have regained the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Point after here coming up. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Running the crossing route, it's Beasley with a catch. he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And Beasley with it over the middle.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
50, play.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
On first down, Myrick. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Middleton. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Middleton throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. Myrick, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw. Middleton. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Cowboys! From 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the gadget play gets him into the end zone. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Now Lawrence on first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Lawrence over the middle, complete. It's Flynn.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Flynn.
He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 57 yards.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Bird to return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll run on first down. Myrick.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 31, Lawrence. And this one caught by Beasley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Russell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Russell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd and a yard, Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Myron. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Middleton over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On first down, Middleton. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Middleton.
A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Middleton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Norris. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Back to throw. Middleton.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bryant. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Middleton, and it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Up the middle they go. Myrick, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point attempt to come here. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Russell. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Russell. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell, and he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Perkins on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He hits Beasley right side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Now the try here for the point after. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Throwing to start the drive. Middleton. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. To throw on second down. Middleton got his man complete over the middle. It's Lawson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Middleton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Middleton.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On third down, Myrick. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Middleton. He finds his man complete. That's Lawson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw on second down. Middleton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go. Myrick. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The quick slant caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. On 1st down, Lawrence.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st down, back to Perkins.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flynn. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll run. It's Perkins. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Myrick. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
To try again after the sack, Lawrence, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally gets stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Well, Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On second down now, Myrick. And he's got some space here. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Dallas, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark to 11-6. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen as it is an 8-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end.